Welcome back one, welcome back all. I am Jay Atkins here for GameSports, and it looks like we are game live on Kirchnet versus NIP. Pistol round underway, 2 kills going the way of Kirchnet to start off with. Prizrak going to pick up 1. It looks like we're going to see Fox grab the second one to get right. Freiburg still low with that USP though, he's going to get the headshot. Fox going to go for the plant now on the upper side. Nice to see something other than Mirage or Inferno being played. Well, Forest shut down, at least Freiburg as last man standing, as you can see. Spamming away that USP, he's not going to find the kill. And that was a 4-for-1 round there. Sorry, 5-for-1 round, I should say. League of Legends, seriously. And Kirchnet off to a good start on the T side. So let's see who did what that round. Fox with 2, Prizrak, Blade, and Kutchot with the free final kills. So Kirchnet off to the best possible start here. Ukrainians perhaps looking for revenge for Navi's loss in the last game. So let's have a look. You know what? I don't even know why I look at the overview on Nuke. It's friggin' pointless. It's too confusing. MP7 spray going there from Prizrak. Does connect a lot to Freiburg. Freiburg down to 4 HP here. He's going to retreat into the lower site. Meanwhile, Blade has been dropped to 9, so it's not one-way traffic by any stretch of imagination. Good smoke going down, though. Forrest going to spam away with that P250. I do quite like the skin he's got as well. Like Gunsmoke skin, pretty cool. Most of the skin's very garish, but that one I would actually trade him for. So here we go. Move on to ramp now. Flashbangs and HE as well as smoke all being utilised. Kirchnet making good headway here. Fifth round not realising it's going to be lower yet. So get right. We'll call it any second. He knows it's coming that way now. As you can see, his movement speed picked up all of a sudden. Well, it could be a fake here. It does seem like they might be pulling back up into ramp. Kirchnet realising that NIP are somewhat slippy. I mean, you don't want to announce where you're going to NIP because they will reposition pretty damn quickly. As you see, fifth round drop into vent. Get right with the shotty kill as well. And a second shotgun kill from Get Right as well. Even manages to close the door. Exist going to pick up that frag onto Blade. Blade eventually, well, his HE finished off Get Right. Fox with that MP7 kill as well. You need to retrieve the, well, I was going to say not retrieve the bomb, but plant the bomb, I should say. Not going to happen, though, because Forrest is there with his pistol. So an eco victory for NIP. That's more what I was expecting from NIP against Kirchnet, to be honest. This game should be a fairly one-sided game, to be quite honest. Of course, we do still have 3 more games to come this evening, so plenty more content. The next game will be CPLAY versus Kirchnet, which I think will be one of the closer games we will see in Star Series Group play, Star Series League play until we get to the playoffs. Kick versus Kirchnet after that, and then potentially ESC versus CPLAY, depending on how ESC do in the EMS1 Cup. So, Kirchnet pushing outside. We are going to see Exist with the opening frag. Gets the second one to boot as well with the assist from Get Right, and the second assist from Get Right as well. And there's the 2 final kills. So the Eco Bash, somewhat uneventful there for NIP. They put that outside rush completely to shame. He's now 2-1, so looking at the scoreboard, top scorer is going to be Exist, 4-1 and 2. Second place, Get Right, 3-2 and 2. And third place honours go to Fox, 3-1 and 2. So, of course, CT side on Nuke, the side that you want to play, you would normally expect a 10-5. I think NIP might be on for a bit higher than that, to be honest. So, cheeky smoke by Get Right. That's going to allow him to get to T-Red. Meanwhile, Forrest and company, they're going to be defending ramp here, so everything on lock here for NIP. Nobody out of position as of yet, as you can see from the overview. Well, I'll say you can see from the overview, it's Nuke's overview, so it gives you an idea at least, I suppose. This is where Kutcher's got to be careful, because exiting hut, not an easy task, especially against NIP. And here we go, fifth line going to draw a little bit of fire. Exist going to drop the smoke as well. Now here we go, M4 opens up from Exist, does find 1 frag, but Blade obviously call that, and Bond does pick up the return kill. And here Get Right with that M4A1 from top ladder. Freiburg going to drop down. Going to be flanked from the side though. Prizrak going to pick up that kill. It's now 2-on-1. Forrest going to grab the headshot onto Prizrak though. He's only got Fox to find. He only has 15 HP here. This is tense. Did Forrest come off that? He's going to stay on it. That's Ninja. And he does get the defusal as well. Fox took a big gamble though. He only had 15 HP. Oh, he's going to be dropped as well. Oh, insult to injury. Forrest showing that he has more than enough game sense for the 10 in server. I'd expect that from Forrest, to be honest. After years of playing, yeah, there wasn't dodgy in the least bit. That was just showing his game sense. It's like, well, Fox has got to be somewhere near if the bomb's down. If I was him, I'd probably be in hut. Picks up the kill and also grabs the defusal. So no extra cash on the respawn. Does that mean Fox is full eco here? Let's have a look. Yeah, he is. So he didn't get the respawn cash. Always a ball ache when that happens. Here we go. Fox can get the boost. NIP exceptionally strong on nuke, so don't be surprised if this is, you know, a one-sided brutalizing. Mac building still under NIP control. That's one of the keys to outside. If you can't take control of Mac, you're not going to get outside. I think Get Right here, that's pretty much his game plan. Auto Director again, deciding that, well, maybe actually it might be right here, because Get Right isn't an engagement in a 2-on-1. Finds the kill onto Prizrak as well. Freiburg going to drop Blade, and it looks like Forrest going to grab a headshot onto Kutcher as well. Here's the second frag for Get Right. He's Bond as last man standing. Let's see if he can do anything special here. He's got 2 to find the entry. He's not going to find them. Exist going to shut him down, and that is going to be a 4-1 scoreline. So, Kirchner, after winning pistols, they've lost 4 in a row now. And they've got to start to be sweating bullets here because they cannot afford to lose any more rounds here, really. Once NIP get that bank balance working in their favour, you're not going to starve them to death. You're not going to put them on eco, so this is the time to change the game if they do want to stand a chance of actually getting something out of it. And to be honest, that might only just be round difference because, yeah, I don't think Kirchner would have come into this with the mentality that we're going to win the game. So, HE onto Blade. 19 HP removed, it's not that bad. Here we go, 5th Laren moving into hut, finds the frag onto Prizrak. Gonna get this one to Bond as well. And Forrest dropping Kutcher, so that's 5-1 now, and this is looking like it could be fairly quick work here for NIP. They obviously are quite warmed up after that Navi game. Let's take a peek at the scoreboard and see who's done what so far. Forrest 7-1-1, Get Right 8-2-4, and Exist 6-1-3. That runs out your top 3. NIP blazing a trail right now. Get Right really digging that smoke onto T-Red. That seems to be standard push on the outside here. I think I might have to start copying that. Fox has managed to get the Red Rock boost up. So he's on top of the cistern at the moment, but he's forced to fall back down just 16 HP. Get Right showing he's already mastered the M4A1 here. Freiburg's made his way into radio as well, so this is looking good for NIP. NIP have actually pushed all the way forward, and that's going to be a kill. Blade had an inkling that Freiburg was there, but an inkling and knowing are 2 completely different things. Forrest has pushed all the way through too, as you can see, the back steps, so NIP making positional gains as if they were the T side here. Prizrak and Fox to find right now, 5-on-2. 5-on-1. Prizrak going to get 1 retaliation frag onto Exist. That's a consolation at this point, though, because as you can see, Forrest has gone cut off here. And he is going to pick up the kill. So, was that 3 that round for Forrest? No, 2. 2 for Forrest, 2 for Freiburg. 6-1 now the scoreline. 8th round of the first half to come. And it's looking like this is, as you can see from the scoreboard, no negative KDRs here from NIP so far. Nobody with a positive KDR from Kirchner. So, tells the story better than any commentator possibly ever could. HE's going out. And yeah, Trick, I'm going to try and get Hud's G on to cast, so hopefully some of the issues with streaming figures should actually be resolved by that, because I think it'll make for a much better cast. George is really good at casting as well. A lot of people bang on about Henry G. Henry G is great, don't get me wrong, I'm not ripping on Henry. But I think Hud's is really good in the colour analyst position as well. I think Warclone got a bit of hate back in the day, but he's not bad at it either, so I'll try and get Warclone on some cast next week. So, 4-on-3 here. Kirchnet with the one-man advantage after that kill from Fox. First time that boost has actually paid off for Kirchnet so far. Bond already down back steps, so they've made good position here. Can they capitalise on it, though? That's the question. As you can see, they'll exist already in Toxic. He's just going to be chilling, waiting for the lower plant here. As soon as he hears that, he's going to spray through those doors. In fact, no, he'll probably open the doors, actually. So, was that an IP flash? I don't think it was, actually. I think that was just a bad flash from Kirchnet. Nip on the rotation already. Prizrak going to be dropped on his entry from ramp. Exist, Freiburg, and Fifth Laren all picking up kills in rapid succession. Bondo with the AK-47 headshot to reply. Exist going to be shut down by Bond as well. That's his second kill of the round. 1-on-1 against Freiburg. Time runs down, though. Didn't even check that. I don't think Bond would have either. Still, saved his AK-47, so didn't lose his weapon after the round. (7-1) now the scoreline, and the Swedes absolutely just blitzkrieging right now. Kirchnet would need something like a Panzer to actually stand a chance here. Now it looks like we have a pause. I'll tab out and see if any of the other streamers have paused. 1 second. Yep, they have indeed. So it looks like it is a pausing game. Yo, I'm streaming somebody else's stream. Thanks for that, HLTV. I don't know why that bug exists with HLTV. I always have Twitch streams muted by default, but whenever I first load a stream through HLTV with the embedded player, it automatically starts restreaming it. So you probably heard a little bit of Anders though. Well, looks like this pause might be an extended one. So let's just have a quick look at the scoreboard. We'll talk about what we've already seen so far in the second of this evening's. Oh, commentator's kiss of death. Well, I don't believe that. There we go. Okay, unpaused. So, no need to beat the scoreboard to death just yet. 9th round of the first half now, fully underway. It's a gun versus gun round, so Kirchnet need to do something here. They will be eco next round. Looks like not skylight flashes, but flashes to main here from Fox. They seem to be somewhat ineffectual with the positioning of Get Right now, though. Smoke going out towards the back of Mac building as well. That's obviously trying to neutralise Get Right, who's been playing that position, but Get Right too smart to be stagnant in one position. He's kind of like an estuary or whatever. He's constantly moving. HE going out towards main. That is going to connect. Blade taking some damage from that. Didn't get tunked in the head though, so Exist doesn't know he's there just yet. And here we go. Lower push coming in. So they've managed to make it down back steps. Kirchnet could potentially get a plant out of this, but Get Right has already dropped. It's exactly what I was talking about before about an IP. They're just so good at repositioning. Kutcher with 2 frags with that Galil though. Get Right going to reply with the M4A1 headshot. Blade going to take down Forrest in the meantime. Get Right for his second kill. Make that the third kill. Is he going to find the fourth? No, he couldn't switch to the pistol in time. Fox and Freiburg going to exchange, but Kutcher gets his hat-trick. And that is going to be the run for Kirchnet. 7-2 the scoreline. So, looking at the scoreboard. 12-2 and 6 right now is Get Right in the lead. 2-1 KDR. Second place is going to be Freiburg. 7-4 and 5. And third place on it, that's going to go to Exist. 7-1 and 6. But we do have a member of Kirchnet almost on a positive KDR. 6-1 and 7 for Fox right now. And another pause. Awesome. Always fun. I'm assuming it's a pause anyway. Let's check the other stream. Well, they're still running, but then again, there's going to be lag here, so I'm going to have to wait like 10 seconds to figure out, I suppose. Yep, they're paused as well, so obviously having issues with, I'd imagine, DDoSing. That's what we saw yesterday. It's what we've seen for the past month or so in the CSGO scene. Seriously. I don't know if I could ever express enough disgust at people who do that. I'm not a violent person by any stretch of imagination, but lock me in a room with any douchebag who does that, and I would seriously think about messing them up just on principle. Take their arm home as a souvenir or something, make sure they can't do it again. So, Get Right back in his usual map building spot. He's not going to be seeing anything for the time being though, so unless we are going to see a drop from Red Rock. He's going to be smoked out, so he's going to be forced to move here by the looks of it. Well, he's got the angle held, so he's not going to move. Gutsy move from Get Right. I suppose smokes work both ways, so... Well, speaking of smoke, it's going to be Rampol smoked up. Skylight flashes here, and potential upper push, I would guess. So let's see if any of those landed. Doesn't look that way. That one did. That one came out of Squeaky though. Blade going to move in, finds one frag with that Galil. He's playing better with the Galil than he is with the AK at this point. Exist and Forrest going to pick up kills though. Exist for 2. Fox going to reply. Bond also grabbing 1 as well. Freiburg still alive though, and Forrest makes the rotation. Get Right also in position there. And that was going to be the round. I say Get Right in position, actually. It was an assist from Get Right, sorry. It was damage that he dealt earlier. I guess that HE off outside. So, 8-2 the scoreline. Still a chance here that Kirchnet can pull out a respectable score. 10-5 against NIP is nothing to be ashamed of at all. In fact, I would even go as far to say at this point 11-4 would be a pretty good scoreline for them. Does put a lot of emphasis on the pistols, though. Fifth has pushed out a hook. Get Right going to wall bang away. Finds 2 frags. Prizrak and Blade both being taken down outside. Finds the third as well. And a 4th too. Cheeky George Foreman there from Get Right. They're pretty much lined up for it. He's not going to find an easier foreman than that throughout this game, I would think. But still, just proving that he can get the job done with 1 clip. That's going to help his old KDR as well. He's up to 16-3-7 now. So if you looked at that, you would think Get Right was carrying. Not that NIP actually need carrying, but he's got nip in his carrier bag here. So, opening HE going towards outside. It's a full eco here by look. Well, not quite. We've got P250s in play from Kirchnet, but might as well be for all intensive purposes. Don't know why you would spend the money considering that you're probably not going to secure a deco round against NIP. Probably better just to invest in flashes and smokes and try and get a cheeky plant out of it. Anyway, Exist going to open up for 2. Get Right there with the backup as well. He's going to grab that headshot. Fox going to reply with 2 pistol kills, but eventually shut down by Forrest. And that is now a 10-2 scoreline. So NIP at that magic safety margin of 10 rounds on the board. And Kirchnet now got to be thinking, okay, well, if we can pick the last 3 here, we might be okay. But I would say against NIP, side choice is essential, really, on Nuke. You need to get that CT side first. And Kirchnet losing the knives, of course, meant that NIP were going to have the CT side choice. So Fox, I've not seen Fox make this jump yet. Perhaps he needs to practice the boost. He's going to play it off now as if he didn't even intend to make it. Nah, I didn't mean to do that jump. As you can see, he's got dinked down to 48 as well, so 2 men in Squeaky. One of them is Exist. He takes that kill onto Kutchuk. Prizrak going to reply onto Exist, though. Forrest pushing through onto Radio. He grabs that headshot with the M4 onto Blade. It's a 4-on-3 here, but for all intensive purposes, it's a 4-on-2 as Prizrak down to 2 HP. He's outside with the bomb. Get Right. We'll be seeing him real soon here. There's one. You see Bond just chickening out there. He's like, oh, let's Get Right. Don't really want to face him. Freiburg spraying away for the double as well. Such good control on the spray from NIP. And to the uninitiated, that looks like somebody just you know, shits and giggles spraying away. But every bullet, though, was intended to land. So, 11-2, 14th round of your first half here. And NIP looking good for a 13-2 at this rate. Get Right being cheeky as well. Quite why they keep playing against Get Right, I don't know. The thing to do here for Kirchnet would obviously be to try and avoid Get Right. get a numbers advantage and then engage against him. But they keep beating their head against that proverbial. And they find themselves, as you can see, this is going to be at least 1 kill. Maybe even a second. No, he did damage though. Prizrak eventually finding the AK-47 bullets. But as you can see, that's allowed Forrest to get into a dominant position now. And we've also got Exist in the back of Mac as well. Now, Prizrak seems to know that though. Not going to stop Exist from shooting him in the face though. That's 5.56 rounds delivered right on target. Speaking of being on target, 5th Lauren cuts down Kutcher. And that leaves just Blade here as last man standing. He's making his way outside with 53 HP. Has the bomb and a HE to work with, but he's in a 3-on-1 against the best team in the world at this point. And he exposes just a little bit too much of himself. Freiburg says, I see a shoulder. And that is more than enough for Freiburg to take the frag. So 12-2 the scoreline. And NIP in a truly dominant position here. You can see that from the scoreboard. 25-9 right now on Get Right, so he's above 2-1. Not far from Exist being 2-1 as well. In fact, Freiburg is above 2-1. He's 11-5-5. Everybody with a positive KDR right now from NIP. So far in this first half, you don't see anybody from Kirchnet with positive KDR. Prizrak trying to bait out Get Right's position, but Get Right's not there to be seen. As you can see, he's on squeaky here. Just managed to find that frag onto Kutcher. That's basically the kill that probably seals this round here. Kutcher's been the go-to guy for Kirchnet so far. Freiburg coming through ramp. He's already cut this lobby push in half, basically. Thought it was going to drop, but Freiburg heard that. Bond has managed to make it towards back vent here. Can he do anything? I don't know why I'm whispering. It's not like I'm at LAM. Well, he does pick up the kill with the Galil, so brings it back to a 3-on-3 here. Kirchnet want to make this a respectable scoreline. They've got to secure this and the pistols. Forrest has got something to say about that. He picks up 2 M4 frags outside. Bond does not have the bomb, and he's only got 20 seconds to retrieve it here, so he's got to go frag hunting. He's not going to get the plant and the actual victory, and Freiburg says, well, I'll take the kill, no problems. 13-2 half-time scoreline. Let's work out how many deaths we had that round from that half from Kirchnet. So we're looking, what, 14, 13, so that's 27, 31, 41, 45, 55, 59, 69 deaths. That's pretty brutal, to be honest. You know, that's almost every round we saw a member of Kirchnet, you know, all members of Kirchnet, I should say, eliminated. So let's see what we was talking about in chat. What have we got going on? Talk about casters. That's kind of the sad thing, really. I've never been one for like focus on the casters. I think we as casters should be, well, not seen, not heard, because that would be retarded. But the equivalent of, you know, for a caster, you shouldn't be the focal point of the show. It should be about the teams and the players and the tournament itself. So what was said about casters? Let's have a look. Anything good about me? I agree. I like Anders. He's a lovely chap. That he is. Jay brings the nostalgia. Hopefully it won't be nostalgia. Hopefully it'll be, you know, actual coverage that's worth watching, because nostalgia, you know, you can view stuff with rose-tinted glasses at the end of the day. We're talking about, who are we talking about here who seems very arrogant? I guess that's in reference to Anders. I can't say that about Anders. Anyway, second half underway. Let's get back in game. Always like a caster who's played to a high level. Yeah, Critical's not bad. I mean, I don't particularly like Luke as a person. I think he's a bit of an asshole, but anyway, NIP making good headway on ramp. They're going to go for this lower plant here. As you can see, Get Right's got the vents covered as well. Blade still on window, though. He's going to be shut down by Exist. Freiburg with the smoke cover. He's going to get that plant down. Bond is going to pop out the vent here, but a little bit too late. Still managed to secure that kill onto Freiburg. It's a 2-on-2 here with health advantage in favour of Kirchnet. But positional advantage and the bomb in favour of NIP. So I think it's NIP's round to lose here. He's just going to flash out. And he finds that frag onto Prizrak as well. Prizrak guessed he jumped out back vent. He guesses wrong. And that is a cool Glock skin. I like that dragon tattoo skin. I kind of want that. So, 14-2 the scoreline. But yeah, back to the point about Critical. I actually casted an I-Series with Critical, and his analysis was really good. And I also like the fact that one thing that really pisses me off about CS commentary, and I'm as guilty as this as everybody else when I cast with another play-by-play guy, because, yeah, it's the only way of really doing it. But you get this sort of robotic, like, you take a round, I take a round, and you just have two play-by-plays doing play-by-play then at that point. I mean, I try and throw some analysis in. I did play to a decent level back in the day, but obviously not to the same sort of CGS level that somebody like Huds G did. Anyway, kills coming in from Blade and Get Right. 4 on 4 here. Forrest and Freiburg make that a stack in favour of NIP, though. As far as shutting down Kutcher as well. Prizrak going to be a last man standing. He's in a 4-on-1 right now, and only with a USP to work with. Not going to get the job done, and that is game point here for NIP. So NIP making quick work of Kirchnet, 15-2 the current scoreline. And you'd be a fool to bet against them at this rate. Forcing the early buy, so we have three for masses. For masses? Yeah, I've just invented a new gun there. 4 for masses now. 5 for masses. Okay. A couple of flashbangs, but no body armor. So then again, you're going up against AK, so body armor not the be-all, end-all. No, there's the opening kill from Exist. That's the headshot onto Prizrak. 5 on 4 here, and NIP making good headway outside. Blade going to reply with that FAMAS frag, though, so that brings it back to a neutral 4 on 4 here. You can see them spraying away into main. Blade has been dropped to 5 HP, and that is a cheeky flashbang from... In fact, it's a smoke. If that was a flash, that might have allowed Forrest to drop down and pick up that kill. Okay, right, looking out towards upper site. Not too much going on up there at the moment, as you can see from the overview. Bond has dropped, and I was going to say, Get Right will have heard that. Let's put it this way. If I can hear it, and if you can hear it at home, you better believe that Get Right is fully aware of that. Well, Autodactor again seems to be balked. Cool. So, Kutcher, Fox, and Blade left here to defend game point. 15-2. Oh, Forrest! Blade should have had that kill twice over. Forrest got cover for Get Right, though. And that is the bomb down, so at least Fox as the last man standing. He's going to be rotating over from ramp. Oh, Forrest from behind, though, on the backstab. And that is GG, 16-2 the scoreline. NIP walk away with 6 points from today's games. Deservedly so. They look like the better of the two teams against the two Ukrainian teams that they played. So we are going to have the third game coming up. That's going to be Kirchnet versus CPLAY, which will be a much closer game than this. I'd have to say on the back of that performance, CPLAY have got to be considered favourites because Kirchnet did look... well, flat to say the least. Although, yeah, it's nuke against NIP. They started off playing against the T side, so I'm not surprised that it was one-sided. But a couple of extra rounds on the board would have gone a long way to making me think that they were going to give CPLAY a good game. So we'll take a brief break. When we come back, it will be the third game of the Star Ladder Star Series. It's going to be Kirchnet versus CPLAY. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. I'm going to spin you up some... I want to play some Beastie Boys, probably. So when we come back, it will be, of course, Game Live. Okay, rather out of breath, Jason Jay Atkins here for GameSports. We do have the third of this evening's games going down right now, so without further ado, let's jump straight in. It's going to be Kirchnet versus CPLAY, of course. CPLAY picking up the opening kills here. We've had a disconnection as well. I did see the knife round. Are Kirchnet playing this with just 4? That would be kind of weird. I'm sure I saw 5 in during the knives. Let's see, then we disconnected. Restart in 1 second. Not live, not live. Okay, so it's not live. So I'm freaking out over nothing. Gives me opportunity to potentially get my breath back, which is good. It's not that it's warm-up, they had a disconnection. So they had knife round, they went live, and then went not live, so. I apologise, you can probably hear me drinking Red Bull in the background. Shouldn't have actually mentioned them, they're not sponsoring me, so yeah, screw you guys. Pay me, and I'll talk about your products. I'm a whore like that, what can I say? So, I guess we're still not live here. Gives me a bit of time to discuss. Let's have a look at what's been going on in the world of Counter-Strike today, because, yeah, I got home last night and basically GTA swallowed any available time I had. That and Breaking Bad, which has just got really good. Didn't think it could actually get any better, but super stoked on next week's episode. I was massively disappointed with Dexter, though, I've got to say. It was kind of a shit ending to what turned into a bit of a train wreck towards the end. So, not much has really happened since yesterday. So, if you were tuned in yesterday, I'm assuming that you guys are on my stream now. Most of you are probably here yesterday. So, yeah, apart from Fox joining CoachNet, of course, who we see on CoachNet right now, not much has really gone. Got the start of EMS 1, of course. Kind of a shame I'm not covering that tonight, but then again, ESL already have some great English language casters. I'd imagine that Pansy and Red Eye are probably on stream right now. Let's have a look actually, let's make sure they are. Because if not, I might see if I can cover an ESL game instead of the CPLAY CoachNet. Let's have a look, where is ESC and Faculty? That seems like it would be ESL, yep. ESL TV, okay. Let's see if we can hear actually talking.
Like 13 rounds apiece, at least. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna go with ESC. Does that mean you're going with the Faculty?
I'm not even sure who that is actually with Pansy. I can tell it's Pansy, but I couldn't tell who the other commentator was. Not really Trick or Truth, which is kind of a shame. But then again, slow return to CSGO for me. Anyway, I'm assuming this is live right now. We got all 10 in server, so here we go. CoachNet on the T side. Looks like they're going to make a push over towards ramp. We've already got Bomb dropping back steps, so... Or BAP stacks if you're that way inclined. That's probably a reference that maybe 2 of you will get. Styler already in back vents though. He's perfectly positioned here to actually deal with a lower side push. And as you can see, he's going to open with that USP. That's Fox drop, the new addition to CoachNet. Wrong time to reload though for Styler. Bond going to take full advantage of that. Bayfam going to grab 1 frag. Kimura going to take down Kutcher as well. So only Prizrak to find here. Prizrak though, he could clutch a 2-on-1. Oh! Biohazard. 1 shot, 1 kill with that suppressed USP. And that is the first round on the board for the Italians. Well, I say Italians. Obviously Bayfam is English, but... Yeah, for the most part, Italians. I believe Biohazard is the one who's come in as a substitution here. Let me check that, actually. I'm not 100% familiar with CPLAY's roster, to be honest. So, where are we? CPLAY. Let's have a look who they've got on the roster. So, yeah, it will be Biohazard who's come in as the substitute. Yeah, I definitely would do. As long as you don't do MR9. If you do MR15 and you don't have retarded camera angles, I will cast CGS style for you all day. Like I say, I'm a whore. It's all about money when you're a caster. You got to make those eSports dollars, folks. That's why I'm streaming to 31 of you. You'll never be a millionaire doing this, but you will have fun, and that's exactly what Biohazard is having right now with that PP19 as he takes down Prizrak. Bond are going to reply with the headshot. Kimura, though, with his own PP19 kill into Kutcher, not to be outdone. 3-on-2 right now in favour of the Italians. Well, Styler pops out. Scuzzy shoots him in the head. Bond, last man standing, down to 13 HP right now, and he's going to be sprayed down by Kimura. And that is a 2-0 scoreline, so... CoachNet showing that they can put damage even on an eco, but that was only against submachine guns, so don't read too much into that. I know what I haven't done yet. Roster rundown. I didn't even prepare the roster rundowns because I was editing LOL VODs, I'm afraid. So, for CPLAY on the CT side, it's going to be Kimura, Biohazard, Styler, Overfly, and Bayfam, of course, so you should keep an eye on. He could be the standout player in this game. Although Fox did play really well in the last game, so don't be surprised to see him put up some numbers. For CoachNet, it's going to be Bond, Prizrak, Fox, Kutcher, and Blade. 2-0 scoreline. First gun round now underway here. CoachNet buying up Galils and 2 AKs. Obviously trying to capitalise on the fact that CPLAY still have PP19s in the setup. Now here we go, upper sight push coming in. Kutcher going to get the headshot to Kimura. Biohazard replying. Bond though with the AK-47 headshot. Fox going to pick up a Galil headshot to Overfly as well. Blade moving back into hook, cuts the rotation from ramp. Drops Batham. It's going to be Styler as last man standing, and he's pinned now. There's no way he's going to be able to peek from top ladder to stop this plant from Bond. Is Styler going to commit to this? I mean, he's not going to have anything to save here, so he might as well. He's only got like USP. Does have body armor and a helmet though, so he might want to fall back. Well, he's not going to get the option to. Blade going to shoot through the, well, clip the edge of the wall. Take the headshot. So, 2-1 the scoreline. CPLAY, I wouldn't call that an eco. I mean, it's just an early buy, but for all intensive purposes, this is basically the same. And they lose what should have been their round, to be honest. Possibly should have bought up and forced a FAMAS buy. They would have probably been able to hold out against Galils with FAMASes. Now, Styles gone for the shotty buy here, so this could turn into a scrappy game here. If we see a couple of runs being exchanged back and forth, a couple of 1,500 respawns on both sides, this could turn into scrappier fur for CPLAY. That's exactly what Kirchnet want, really. They want to turn this into a first half where runs are traded and they pick up, at least 6 on that T side. The way this is unfolding with the cash right now, especially with Biohazard only having 2-8 and Batham having 2-3, there's a possibility that could actually materialise here. And yeah, I do agree the most OP SMG is the P90. I never buy it because it always seems like it's so close to buying the price of a rifle, but if you have a good pistol around, P90 is always a good bet at this level of play. It's pretty much like a railgun that fires 50 bullets. It's just retarded how accurate it is at medium range. So, Kirchnet moving in for the move now. Prizrak and Kutch are going to pick up kills. The bomb going down. It's going to be stopped by Styler, though. Kutcher making his way forward. He's going to take down Batham. In fact, he's not. He's going to... Oh, that's shocking play from Kutcher, though. That's uncharacteristic from what we've seen from him so far. He's not going to fall back. He's got the HE, but that's not going to land. Really needed to get that top ladder onto Batham. Styler with the Nova. He's going to look for the headshot here. Doesn't need it. Just hits all in the chest, and that's going to be the kill. 3-1 the scoreline right now. CPLAY right in the wrong of the lost first gun round. As we can see, Bond forcing the buy here. Is it just Bond who's buying? That would be interesting. Looks like it might be. Yeah, indeed it is. So Bond, it could be a fake strat here. They could be not a vent dive, because vent diving isn't really valid in CSGO, which is a shame. I wish that strat would come back in. That was one of the more exciting things about playing T-side nuke. But it does seem like they're going to give Bond the enough rope at least to hang himself here. Scrappy, scrappy stack outside. Don't be surprised to see Kirchnet give up a couple of kills here to make CPLAY push. Overfly and Kamira are going to pick up those kills, so they might start frag hunting now. And if they do, Bond could perhaps do a little bit of potential cash damage. Styler going to AWP Kutcher down, though. Autodirector deciding we don't need to see any of this. Thanks very much. Styler paying the compliment. That I don't think Bond even fired a round that round. That's kind of a shame. That was a waste of 2,500. So, the AWP being dropped. Who's going to pick this up? I guess Styler. Did he? Yep, indeed he did. Let's see where he goes with this AWP. Is he going to go straight outside? And are we going to see a push outside? One's looking like it's going to materialise. Then again, they're going for that stack again. Oh, Styler, you beast. I'm so glad I didn't put Autodirector back on then. That was impressive. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna just because I don't trust Autodirector anymore, and I used to have really good camera control. I'm gonna see if I miss anything here. It does look like we are going to see some pressure put on towards the upper side here. We've got Scarlet flashes and main flashes being prepped. Kutcher will start to throw Scarlet flashes any second here. Or he should do anyway. Let's have a look at exactly what he's up to. Yep, he's got them prepped, so should be an upper side entry here, which means Biohazard and company are going to have the work cut out for them. Styler going to pick up that AWP headshot. In fact, not a headshot, it's a wall bang, in fact. It's going to be Fox with the frag onto Kamira. Just actually remembered how much work it is actually controlling the camera. So yeah, I'm going to let Autodirect do it because it's just easy to commentate when you're not concentrating on positioning and such. Lazy mode engage. So upper side entry coming in. Styler going to take down Fox. Bond going to reply with the AK-47 frag with Styler, but CPLAY picking up 2 quick kills from Biohazard and Overfly, and that is now 5-1. CT side of Nuke though, so don't go writing Kirchnet's obituary just yet. Take a look at the scoreboard real quick. 10-1 and 4. Styler in first place right now. 6-2 and 2 is going to be Biohazard, the substitution. Interesting thing, Bayfam 1-2 and 4. He's not representing the UK. Come on, buddy. For Queen and Country, man. Third place honours, they are going to go to Chimera, 6-1 and 3. Actually, you know what? Screw the Queen. She's more German than any German I know, so whatever. Do it for yourself, Bayfam. Oh, catwalk peak from Overfly. And there's a 1-man advantage right now for CPLAY. Again, it's an eco, so it should turn into a 2-man advantage. Yep, M4 spray. That's the bomb down as well. Styler's got that squeaky covered as well. The second anyone pops out of those, in fact, Kutcher's not even going to get a chance to expose himself. He's going to be shut down by Bayfam on the double. And that goes a long way to putting Bayfam back on track. 3-2 and 4 right now. So still negative KDR, but he's got a chance to claw his way back into this game. 6-1 the current scoreline. CPLAY starting to really take momentum here. As you can see from the cash build-up on Biohazard, 10k on him right now, 8-5 on Chimera. Styler on 6-5. You got Overfly on 5-6. Bayfam on 7-8. Nobody below 5-6, so Kirchnet need to, well, not win out, but not far from. Yeah, I'd love to cast Nip Fnatic, but unfortunately, this be probably an ESL game, I would imagine, because I know Fnatic aren't actually playing tonight. They played yesterday. I still haven't uploaded the VODs yet. It's a good job you mentioned that, because, yeah, I will make sure they go up tonight. Smokes all over upper. Biohazard going to move into Squeaky. Just put in a couple of rounds, and he just pick up a headshot to Fox on the entry as well. He's got Chimera to back him up now. Fox, ooh, I was going to say that entry frag onto Fox probably secured his own fate, though. He basically gave his own position away, but still, stop the entry. Kutcher with the double AK-47 kills. Styler and Chimera both being dropped. Overfly for the final headshot, though, and that is now 7-1. So yeah, that kill into Fox probably exposed Biohazard, but he needed to stop the entry anyway, so. Ninth round of the first half about to start. Kirchnet need to do something quickly here. If this ends up a 14-1 half and we see Pistols go the way of CPLAY on the T side, which they should do, to be honest. Nuki's one of those maps where the Glock is somewhat OP. More so than Dust, especially. CPLAY slowing play right down here. No peaks coming out from them. I'm saying that Styler's getting a bit aggressive here. Misses what was quite an easy AWP shot, though. He's going to pull back now. Now is Blade going to push off the smoke? Styler through the smoke takes down Priz right nicely, and that makes up for his miss before. Fox has managed to jump down onto main roof. Can he drop here without being noticed? Looks that way because Styler's going to reposition himself. Skylight smoke on him, beautifully positioned. That was down to pixel perfect, though. That was a good play. But Kirchnet haven't moved on it. This is the thing. I see so much indecisiveness. You know, I'm so missing the days of 1-6 where when something like that would happen, you would see a team like, okay, that was bang on. We need to capitalize right now. Go, go, go. You're not seeing as much of that in CS:GO. Overfly being flanked. Both sides of ramp open up on him. Kutcher going to drop for his second kill as well. Takes down Bayfam. So ramp is now open for a plant here. 2-on-1. Kimura already in vent though. Good flash coming out. In fact, it was a HE which stops the plant. Flashbang out as well. Plank going down. He's got the opportunity to actually get into position. Oh, Kutcher just recovers. Kutcher has the advantage here. I was going to say he knows exactly which side Kimura had to go to. He had to go to the side that was going to get him closest to the bomb. And that is the round. It looks like we have a pause here, so it's going to be an 8-1 scoreline. Not sure what the issue is. There's nothing in chat, so let me just make sure the other streams are paused. Where are we? I must have closed it. Let's check the SLTV stream. 1 second. Come on, Twitch. Yeah, they're paused as well. Exactly the same point. So, I guess this is an in-game pause. Not quite sure what the issue is. I wish I actually had communication with the admins, but then again, they're all Russian, so yeah, I can't read backward R's. I know what it means. It means yeah, but yeah, still doesn't mean that I'm anywhere near being able to communicate with a Russian in Russian. Probably chances are they speak perfect English. Probably better English than I do, actually. So, let's take a peek at the scoreboard. Styler in first place, 12, 1, and 6 at 2-to-1 kill to death ratio. Kimura also above that, 10, 2, and 4. We see third place being Overfly, 8, 3, and 6. Telling factor again, this is the third time this evening we've seen it. Nobody on the losing side so far with positive KDR, but it's Nuke, so I can let Kirchnet off for that. So maybe the pertinent thing for me to do here is take a brief break, play you guys some music so we don't, flog a dead horse, basically. There's no need to keep talking about scores. There's no need to give analysis on what we've seen so far because it's been a one-sided CT ass-kicking so far. So CPLAY most definitely in the driver's seat. When we come back, we'll see if they can win out. Of course, we do have more games to come this evening. There's a potential for, we've got, after this Kirchnet CPLAY game, there is a potential for, it'll be Kirchnet and Kick, and maybe ESC versus, who was it? I want to say Kirchnet, but I think I'm wrong on that, actually. It looks like... Let's have a look. Did I actually oh, sod's law, I closed the thread. Let's have a quick peek. Should probably write this down. ESC versus CPLAY. Yeah, so there's a potential for that if ESC do fall out of EMS 1. Wouldn't potentially cross your fingers. Well, cross your fingers. Yeah, cross your fingers, but don't hold your breath. That's what I was trying to say. Good job, Jay. So when we come back, it will be game live on CPLAY versus Kirchnet. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. Back after this.
Well, would you look at that? They actually moved whilst I was alt tabbed out, but it's paused again. Yay. Oh, seems like we might be on pause, so I'm going to drop the music out and give myself a point to edit, and I'll come back in just a second. And we are back. Welcome back one, welcome back all. I am Jason Jay Atkins here for GameSports. It is CoachNet versus CPLAY, and we're about to get the shindig back underway. So here we go. 7-2 the current scoreline in favour of the Italians. Overfly just, yeah, apparently he's got a problem with his legs. Cool. Do love the Go TV bugs. So, CoachNet have had time to compose themselves here. Does that mean that they're going to be in a position to fight back? Probably not. CPLAY seem to have that upper sight on lock, and really, CoachNet haven't done anything inventive towards the outside to get access to back steps. So, until CoachNet switch it up and you know, get the flashes and the smokes and then capitalise on them, because that's one thing that you can't fault on CoachNet. The smokes, especially, have been absolutely spot on, but there's been no attempt to capitalise on what have been really good smokes. I don't know if that's sort of hesitation, or if they don't realise it was a good smoke. I don't know. I wish I could actually ask them. That would be nice. But like I say, I see this more and more in the Go scene, where teams are getting off good smokes and they're not really pushing for them. Styler with double AWP kills though in the meantime, whilst I'm rambling on about how important smokes are. Overfly going to pick up the M4 frag. Prizrak replies with a pistol onto Styler. Bayfam opens up on the M4A1, dropping Prizrak in the meantime. It looks like we do have a timeout. Awesome. So is that not live? Ready, go, have fun. Okay, maybe we weren't actually live then. So what are we doing? Are we starting the game from 7-2, or does that round count? I do wish like Style had used E-bot. It would be so much simpler. Well, let's assume it's 7-2 right now. This could come back to bite me in the ass when I'm like, oh, they got game point when they've actually won, but whatever. Well, since the score's skew with, let's start writing it down. In fact, you know what? I can just deduct 1 from the CPLAY score, so fuck it. We'll be good. Anyway, Styler prepping outside, and again, catches that jumping shot. His alt play so far has been pretty bang on, apart from that one miss from Catwalk. Now here we go, M4A1 opens up from Biohazard, only finding 1. Styler and Kimura are going to take 2, and, well, Kimura are going to stop that vent drop. Only Biohazard falling that round. 8-2 now the scoreline, I believe. Could be 9-2, though. I'll preface it, yeah. Every time I'll say it could be 9-2, or it could be 8-2. 12th round of the, or is it the 11th round of the first half? It's a whole new way of casting. Yeah, I could just be non-declarative from now on. I'll never be right, but I'll never be wrong. So, what's Bond doing? Has Bond timed here? No, he's moving. Did he actually buy? I do love that as well. You can't just switch camera mode when you've got auto director on. Nice little bug. He seems to have timed by the looks of it. I just, okay. Have they said not live, or am I missing something here? Apparently not. Ah, we've paused. That's what I'm missing. Okay. Yay! Online Counter-Strike. This is friggin' fun. What can I do? Oh well. Do I take another break or do I ramble on? That's the question. You know what? Another break. Screw it. I'm already editing the VODs anyway, so might as well get 2 edits in. So when we come back, hopefully we will finish this game off between CPLAY and CoachNet. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. Back after this. Well, onward and upward from discussions about jailbait in chat. We are in game, so here we go. This could be 8-2 or it could be 9-2, depending on how you look at it. I'm not sure what the admin decision on the round that was paused straight afterwards will be. I guess it would be counted as a live round because there was no pause, so I'm going to say it's 9-2 to CPLAY. CPLAY throw this CT half now at this point. I think they, you know, allegations of Italian match fixing would have to come out. They're in an absolutely dominant position at this point. It's been a fairly good team effort as well. Now Bond has been disconnected as well. Is this DDoSing again? Seriously, I hope it isn't. Because if it is, it's like it's our own scene cannibalizing ourselves. We're just absolutely retarded when it comes to that. It's so dumb. Biohazard and Styler and Bathan picking up kills in rapid succession. Prizrak, the last man standing here for CoachNet. He's going to grab one. HE almost took him down, drops him to 6 HP. Managed to get the kill into Prizrak. Prizrak was, sorry, I should say managed to get the kill into Styler. Can't get the bomb plant though. And that is going to be the round. So 10-2 now the scoreline. As you can see from the scoreboard, CoachNet still on with 4 in server, which is, oh, okay. No Steam log on, always good. All 5 now back in. So I guess this is going to be a live round. That kind of cash screws Prizrak and Bond though, which is unfortunate for them. This is why we need E-Bot, seriously. I don't know why StarLeague don't use it. It seems dumb that they don't. I know it's not without its own problems, but yeah, the benefits far outweigh the problems for my understanding of the problems at least. That's genius, man. That's what we could turn CS into. We could turn it into some sort of international hacking competition, like who can pull for their team the hardest by destroying the other team's chances of having a stable net connection. You'd have counters as well. I suppose you could have, like, different firewall setups. Anyway, here we go. Kimura with the opening kill into Kutcher. Kutcher not going to get anywhere near that site. Fox has dropped Vent, but the bomb has chickened out and following him. And as we see, he pops back up. Whack-a-mole style. Kimura knocks him back down. So, Blade and Bond to find here. 5 on 2. Styler going to be chilling out on ramp. As you can see, Bond still in hut, spamming away. That flash is going to screw him over. At the very least, causes him to move position, yep. It's dislodged him from his spot. Oh, 1 USP to the face. Second bullet was not needed, though. And Kimura picks up the M4A1 frag onto Bond, so a flawless round there for CPLAY. A 5-4-0 against CoachNet. Let's look at the scoreboard and see where that leaves Styler. Styler 17-1-8. His KDR above 2-1 at this point. Same can be said for Kimura, who's nearly a 3-1 KDR, 15-6. And third place honours go to the substitution Biohazard, who's on 12-6. So he is at 2-1. $11 to the scoreline, 14th round of the first half. Styler in a perfect position to deal with whoever that is outside. Who would that be? It'll be Prizrak. So the second Prizrak sticks a toe out. The way Styler's been playing, I wouldn't put it past him to actually take that off now. He's going to know that he's there as well because of the smoke. Kutcher jumping up straight up top. He's trying to spam away through the wall, obviously, after establishing there's somebody top left, but missing the mark by a decent margin. Prizrak has managed to get back inside without being shot by Styler's AWP. Blade with a good kill there, just strafing around, wazzering away. Kutcher going to get a beautiful headshot to Batham as well. He's going to take an overfly as well. Nice play with the AK. And Blade must realise they've dropped though. Why didn't he chase that? He could have dropped straight into Vent and saved that kill. Styler going to drop Kutcher now. Fox knows there's one window side. Here we go. Blade dropping finally. Doesn't manage to get that kill into Styler. Bomb needs to be retrieved here. Kimura still alive. M4A1 in hand. Drops bomb. That grenade not doing enough to kill him either. He's got to get the George Foreman if he wants to skew this round, really. He's going to fake the window here by the looks of it. Oh, good counter flash though. CoachNet seemed to have read that, but he's going to get the kill regardless. Blade going to be dropped on sight. Fox going to retreat up ramp, opens up with the AK, secures the kill. And that is a much needed round there for CoachNet. So it's going to go 11-3 now. Last round of the first half, of course. And CoachNet seem to be struggling here. If they can get 11-4, then it's not the end of the world, I suppose, but a 12-3, that puts so much emphasis on CT pistols. Man, there's a name that brings back memories. Inferno eSports. That's pretty old school.
I still can't remember the name of that Russian team. Like, I don't know if anybody on my stream right now remembers about 2 weeks ago, and I was struggling to remember. I think it's MGC. There we go. I think I just remembered it. Could be wrong on that, though. Googly will probably know, actually. So, not much going on over towards ramp. Batham's had a fairly quiet game, to be honest. As you can see, 5, 4, and 6. So he's the only member of CPLAY with a negative KDR, which is uncharacteristic for him. He had that breakout year in, I want to say, 2010. I think it was 2010, where he just went sick at the I-Series events. Now, Overfly with that headshot onto Bond. Dropped to 8 HP, but he is going to pull back to a safer position here. Nobody to deal with outside, so it's looking like the pressure is going to be over towards ramp here. Prizrak real low at this point. He's down to 16 HP. Let's see exactly where he is. Yeah, he's throwing ramp, so... Kirch have made a positional gain here. Can they capitalise on it, though? This is what I was saying about Kirch. They've made loads of gains, and they've had opportunities. They just never executed and just hesitated. In fact, there's some hesitation for you. Styler at point-blank range. Sticks the AWP in the back of Prizrak's head. Pulls the trigger. Gets the kill. 12-3 the scoreline. Will I stream the kick games? Potential, yeah. If I pull up the splash screen, you can see exactly what I will be streaming. So, Kirchnet versus Kick next. Why am I talking to the laptop when the camera's here? Yeah, because you're in chat. Mind is blown. But, yeah, I will be streaming the kick game, and then potentially ESC versus CPLAY as well. But that depends on how ESC do in the EMS 1 Cup. If they get past third round... they won't be ready to play at 10. I believe it will be postponed and rescheduled. So, here we go. Restart coming in real soon. Let's take a look at the scoreboard for the first half. A fairly one-sided performance from CPLAY. Styler finishing 19-2-9. So, above a 2-1 KDR. Looks like Kimura wasn't far off that mark as well. He finishes 18. In fact, he was above it. He finishes 18. I thought it was 16 for 9 there for a second. But he finishes 18-3-8. And the third place honours are going to go to Biohazard, 14-2-7, so he finished with a 2-1 KDR as well. Looking like Batham was carried that game. He's not going to appreciate me saying that, though, I will say that. Love you, Batham. What's just happened to my viewers? I just checked the count then. Oh, if Anders says what's up. What's up, buddy? How you doing, pal? You know what I really do dig at the moment? The fact that all the guys who actually give a shit about CS, who cast it on a regular basis, actually seem to get along, which is cool. Because that wasn't always the case back in the old TSN days. Anyway, big ramp push coming in here. We're going to see Styler go down with the Glock. Gets the headshot onto Fox. A lot of Glock and USP fire being exchanged here. Kutcher going to pick up one. Blade with the kill just before that as well. Nice bit of GoTV lag there just to break the momentum. And is this a pause or is this GoTV going down? Oh my god. I'm going to slam my head into my casting desk in a second. Fucking so depressing. I mean, it can't be a pause at this point in the game. Who would possibly call a pause when you've got like just an orgy of violence going on ramp like it is right now? Deep breaths, Jay. Deep breaths. So, again, I'm going to have to come up with some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of face that sums up how infuriating these DDoSes are or whatever. Yeah, lost for words, to be honest. It's starting to really piss me off. Here we go. Back live. So, Overfly, Kimura, and Overfly again. 3 headshots between them. CPLAY opening up the lower site wide right now. Only Bond to find here. And it's looking like they might even think about pulling the fake and going back up. But it's not going to be needed, though. Kimura secures the kill. And that is a huge round there for CPLAY, picking up the pistols. 13-3 now the scoreline. And that puts them, well, you'd say the next 2 rounds. So this should put them on game point, really. Taking a peek at the scoreboard. Kimura now on his 20 bomb as well as Styler. 23-8 and 22-9. Those are the 2 that are carrying CPLAY kicking and screaming to a victory here. Auto Director elected not to show me the fight outside. Apparently what Bond's going to do is more interesting. Indeed it was. P250 to the face of Kimura. He's got that Mac to work with now. Likes to use the P250 though, and he's going to pick up his second kill with that P250. Opens up with the submachine gun. Second kill, 4th kill. Styler having none of it though. He shuts him down.
And it's now a one-on-one. Blade does have a health advantage, though. Oh, those USP bullets finding the mark. No, Blade going to drop vents. Is he going to pop up the other side here? He's opened up the bomb, and he is going to pop up the other side. Outgame. Styler should have recognized that. I figured he was going to do that. How did Styler not? That was pretty shocking. So, 13-4. Kirchnet pull off an eco here. 18th round of the game coming up. They're going to have a pause by the looks of it. Is everybody back in? Nope. Yep. Prizrek's back in. So, there we go. So, looks like this is go. Like I said before, there's a chance this could actually be 12-4, but then again, no, it couldn't be because, yeah, we would have had an extra round played out for the... In fact, you couldn't have because no E-bot. Style ladder, get your shit together, get E-bot on the go. So, Prizrek with the MP7 kill. Blade going to match him 1-for-1 as he takes down Bayfam. Styler does get a headshot in the meanwhile to Prizrek, but as you can see, that outside rush completely decimated by Kutch's M4A1. 13-5 now the scoreline, and Kirchner have a chance here to make this a respectable scoreline. Ripping on my use of proverbial now. Anytime I get like a mini pause like that, it just destroys me. Come on, do not pause the game right now. Oh, joy. I swear to God, every game tonight has had some kind of issue where it's just been, you know, nothing that's going to stop the game from being played, but just enough to make it a little bit frustrating to cast. Online CS for you, I guess. Always been the case. Looking, does it seem like anybody's going to disconnect? No? Okay. GoTV relay kicks back in. I guess it's just a stuttery GoTV relay at this point, so it could be the relay that's been DDoSed. I feel like I'm commentating more on DDoSing than actual fucking gaming these days. Kind of weak sauce. So, CPLAY forcing themselves on ramp, but not really getting entry. Overfly was forced back after taking 23 damage. Styler checking at Mac. It's going to be main that's held, though. Styler could potentially bump into Blade if he's not careful. Although, actually, Blade has pulled back in towards CT vent now, so no chance of that happening anytime soon. Here we go, flashbang coming in, aggressive play from Fox, that's what I like to see. Keep those terrorists on the toes. And Bayfam going to force the entry through main, he's taking a lot of fire from top left, he knows exactly where it's coming from and he does open up. Biohazard steals his kill though. Bayfam with that headshot to Blade, that is now upper sight wide open. Prizrak disconnecting again. AK-47 fire from Squeaky Room from Styler, that's going to drop Kutcher, that's a key kill. Fox still alive, 2-on-1 here, he could clutch. Does get that kill to Bayfam, but Kimura peaks at the right time, secures the kill. And that is 14-5, I assume we're going to have a pause here. No, Fox just saying go, so Prizrak is back in. He got his cash as well on the respawn, so not that big of a deal. So, a bit of a ramp stack starting to develop here for CPLAY. Kutch is in the right spot to deal with it, though. Oh, the fly goes sick. He's having none of it. It's like, yeah, here's like 6 random AK bullets. 2 of them are going to find your face, and that's going to lead to a frag for me. Unlucky, buddy. So, Overfly. Either he's playing on a Game Boy Advance, or the relay's going sick again. Awesome. Let's put auto-director back on and just hope it doesn't drop me onto him again. It's like 4 hours of playing Vinoculus Rift kind of sickness. So, flashes and smoke going into Hut. We're going to see Squeaky approach now. Oh, double kill though from Blade and Bond. Blade going to grab that headshot to Styler as well. Kimura opens up with the AK-47 to return the favour, but damage has already been done here, and it looks like we are going to see the bomb go down. Prizrak, last man standing. He's got to get in and get in quickly here. Has managed to tag onto Kimura. He's down to 49 HP. Overfly still with 66, mind. Overfly taking a good clip as well. Overfly's just playing ring around the roses at this point. Is he pinging high? We'll check in a second. Prizrak finds that kill. He's got to find the kill into Kimura. Kimura crouches around the corner. Outgamed again. CPLAY going to game point now, 15-5. Is he actually pinging high? No, doesn't seem like he is. Bond's actually pinging quite high, 86. Kind of sad that you have to actually keep an eye on the ping. I can honestly see a witch hunt starting to happen for people DDoSing eventually. If it carries on the way it's continuing. Deco round here for Kirchner. Nice one, Deeg! Styler will be watching for the rest of his teammates' perspectives for the rest of the round after that. Prizrak going to face yet again. Doesn't get this second one, Deeg, though. He's going to be shut down by Biohazard, who's been playing an astounding game so far, as you can see. Third place, 18-2-12. And here's the substitution from my understanding too, so coming into the squad on a last minute notice, putting in a really good performance so far. Suppressive AK fire, not really anything to connect with outside though, as you can see. Pull up the overview. And Kimura is going to be outflanked by Fox here. Fox should have had that kill and he does secure it in the end. That means he's captured himself a nice AK-47, so he's going to have an assault rifle and 7.62 rounds to deal damage with. Yep, Overfly, you need to move back a little bit if you're going to do that boost, buddy. Well, Fox does put that AK to good use. Overfly can match him, though. Overfly spraying away onto top ladder. He doesn't get the kill. Kutcher replies. Deagle to the head, and it looks like... Oh, thought he was going to get that kill to Overfly, but... Overfly does manage to get the better of him. No, Overfly going to engage with the Bond underneath. Picks up the headshot. HE gonna that was good play from both players there. Fox realizing he must have been low after all that. Lobs the grenade up. Insta switches back to his rifle and just starts spraying where the jump's going to land. That was really good play. So 15-6. Kirchnet live to fight another day here. Of course, it is league play, so rounds are going to matter come playoff time. Let's have a look at the scoreboard real quick. 24-3 and 11. 23-3 and 14 on Kimura and Styler. Overfly on 18-5 and 12, and Biohazard on 18-2 and 13. So only Bayfam with a negative KDR for CPLAY at this point. Speaking of Bayfam, he gets shut down. Fox though with the headshot to Styler, and Fox pick up a second AK-47 and a third AK-47 frag. Overfly eventually taking him down, but that entry was pretty much, well, hit kind of a roadblock there. So, 7th round now on the board for Kirchnet. If they win the next 8, they could draw, of course, but I would say you've got more chance of throwing darts on an inflatable dartball without it popping, really. That was a bad analogy. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, more chance of getting shit from a rocking horse. So, here we go. Squeaky being pushed. Prizrak opens up for 2 AK-47 frags. Bayfam and Kimura both shut down on the entry. Bond going to pick up an AK kill as well. Blade coming through. Kutcher there with the FAMAS to finish it up. And that was a flawless round for the guys from Kirchnet. 15-8 now the scoreline. Oh, so Fnatic have not played tonight, apparently. DDoSed. Great. Here we go, Glock fire going on onto ramp. Nothing to connect with, though. Bond having the angle. One of the easy kills he will take all game. I'd say Kirchnet seemed pretty well versed on the CT side of Nuke. Then again, you should be, to be honest. It's not like it's a new map. Oh, nice! Bomb turning around. He's not having any of that. Overfly fails to skew the kill. Not even Overfly's fault, really, to be honest. That was just really good play. Oh, Blake going to put down the pre-fire on T-Red.
Secures that kill into Biohazard, and that is the 9th round for KirchNet. So I think that's 4 rounds in a row here for the Ukrainians. That should be starting to show up on the scoreboard. Let's have a look. Yeah, we got Blade on a neutral KDR, 18-4 and 18. Fox not far behind, 17-2 and 18. So he's proven his worth as a new pickup. Prizrak disconnecting yet again, though. I suppose this provides a fairly convenient excuse for the Ukrainians if they are that way inclined. Fox from the face outside from Mac. It takes a little bit of fire, puts down on some Stone Styler. Identical damage done, actually. Prizrak back in. He will be spawned as well, so he's managed to get back into the game here. He must have dropped him an AK at spawn as well, so that's very thoughtful there of KirchNet. Thanks very much, Autodire. I don't really want to see Kutcher in the vents here. It's not like he's got too much going on at the moment. Let's switch away from that. So, flashbangs going off into upper. Overfly going to pick up the kill onto Bond. Blade going to reply with the headshot to Styler. Kutcher and Blade, the last 2 men standing. Bomb being planted on upper right now. And well, yep, Autodirector decides I'm not going to see any of that. That's going to be GG, of course. 16-9, the final scoreline. And CPLAY deserved the victory, but marred by some pauses and some issues with connections as well. Kind of a shame. Hopefully, KirchNet will have those issues resolved by the time they play Kick eSports, which is coming up. What time are we on now? Should have already started 5 minutes ago, so I guess probably a 10-minute break here, and when we come back, it will be Kick versus KirchNet. Don't go anywhere, keep it locked, back in about 10.